chat. I don't know why it took me off the game.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd.
Muhammad Ali, the great...
This bout is...
What a pleasure it is. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Both men step back for just a moment.
You are the sweetest thing. I live all the joy you bring. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. I'm coming back.
They keep kicking me out the freaking character. It's not even letting me fight.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
This bout is...
Let's try this one more time.
You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. That's a scoring left hand. Oh, and he caught him with a left hook. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Good counter right hand again. Right punch. Nice punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Perfect punch.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back
How the hell I
to
missed
block.
that?
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match... Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Nice counter punch. Nice exchange here from both men. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Solid punch. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Good one. Caution is being thrown to the wind. And wait a minute, a left hand lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. We hear that old phrase, second wind. You've got to fight it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Why he ain't fighting me back?
Both men step back for just a moment. Both of these men
go.
showing
Start swinging.
exceptional chins, by the way. That punch landed.
There you go.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points. I've seen some fights with a granite chin.
Is David Adelaide gonna go down? As he weathered the storm, we almost saw a knock.
He took a knee?
He's gonna take a knee here and get the mandatory 8 count.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
Oh, you got your ass
Very
up.
competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Get jabbed up.
As bad
Get
as
jabbed
boxing
up.
judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Yes, sir.
we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
What?
He just misses with that big right hand. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
Score with that left hand. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Threw the hook, didn't land.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. He misses with that jab. There's a counter shot. Nice exchange here from both men. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off, and they forget.
You'd like to see more jabs. Good left counter that lands.
Oh, you better hold on.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Good counter punch.
I'm tired. Hold on.
That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
On to the 6th round. That round
Hey,
was
appreciate the
complete
follow, man.
domination. Let's see if
I
we
really
can shake
appreciate it.
things up here in this
Make sure
round.
you tune in for my next live. Make sure you check out my social media.
Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches.
Give an update.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fighters like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Left counter scores. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Good punch.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble.
Swing. Fight back.
Right punch.
Fight back.
What the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
There you go. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
There's the bell to start round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will,
eat those.
when they hit, be a lot harder.
The one who draws first blood cards, that's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Good counter left hand there. Big left, but doesn't score with it. Back and forth they go.
Come on.
Might want to back out of the pocket here. Look how slow these punches are. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can... You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Nice counter shot with the right hand. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
My bad about the buttons. I'm playing on my controller. I have to get a mic set up, and I didn't know.
Round 8.
My other
and we're
mic
off
not working,
again.
so I gotta
Coming
use
off
a
that great
actual
round,
mic.
see
I
if they
gotta go to
can
the store and
build
get one.
on momentum here.
In this game, I gotta use my controller anyway.
Good punch. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
He fails to score with that left hook. These two are the perfect dance partners. He misses with that jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got
Want
to be
some candy?
careful.
I only had a bag. It's gone.
And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. Under 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, I take them
Talk
free
about
hits.
a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this...
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. That left counter was perfectly timed. These punches coming from every angle. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Left punch. So much firepower here. Which fighter will say no mas? Only catching air with that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
I'm about to whoop his
He's made it
ass.
to round 10. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. That counter shot lands. Nice counter shot. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set the shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Swing and a miss. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
Punch. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Perfect counter shot. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made.
There's the bell for round 11. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. On the right. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be. Having second thoughts in the ring.
This fighter's not showing us much defense at all. This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer. I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Lands with the right counter. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. And he misses with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Never good to have a body injury because your opponent is just going to target in on that area. Let's see defensively what strategy.
Man, I'm tired, y'all. Look at my character. I'm still gonna win, though. I'm whooping his ass. He bleeding. Muhammad for you. Wear your ass out, boy.
Start round 12. And we're back. What does this round have in store for us?
What a round. What have they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
Punches, they should be playing defense right now. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
And this with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, that punch. Good counter punching from both
good
these
counter.
fighters. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
Yes, sir. I won that fight, bro. I whooped his ass. I was tired, though. I couldn't drop him. They put Rocky on here? That's cap. That's not really Rocky, is it? Yep. His name is The Rock. Floyd. Damn. Damn. He pieced me up.
1, 2, 3, 4,
He pieced
5,
me up.
6, 7, 8.
Oh my god, he pieced me up. Chill, 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 chill. Oh my god, he pieced me up. Chill, 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 chill,
Bitch.
God damn, he whooping my ass. God damn, he whooping my ass. Oh my god. Now keep running up over me. Keep doing it. Keep trying. Keep trying. Oh my god. I ain't gonna lie, Deontay Wilder suck on here. He's strong, but damn, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, Deontay Wilder suck on here. I don't like his combos.